I'm so glad you came out today to this expo to sign up for My Safe Florida Home. How did you hear about the free wind inspections?
I learned about it here at the Hurricane Expo.
The Hurricane Expo in Deerfield Beach at the Disaster Survival House, right?
Yes.
All right. So the home to be inspected, is that a site-built home?
What's a site-built home?
A site-built home is one that's not a manufactured or a mobile home. It's not a condo, and it's not a duplex or a multifamily home.
It's a site-built home.
All right. Then you do qualify for a review, a free windstorm inspection. Let's ask some more questions. Is it a single-family dwelling, or are more than one family under the same roof?
It's a single family.
Single family, very good. So the property appraiser's office will give you a homestead exemption in January after you bought the home. So at the time of today, are you a homesteaded property owner?
No.
So in January you will be?
Yes.
Well, at that time you certainly want to let us know when you get your homestead inspection. You still qualify for the free windstorm inspection. What is the value of the house on your insurance policy? How much to rebuild just the home? If it's under $300,000, you would qualify.
I don't know that. Would I find that on my policy?
Good question. We have a consumer guide. It's Schedule A on a sample declarations page. We have a lot of material you can read about.
Thank you.
The amount to rebuild your house is usually much less than you bought the entire house and land for. We don't insure land. So that would be less than $300,000?
Yes.
All right. And we'll get that information off of your insurance policy when you have it in front of you. What is your insurance premium? We can write down the information for your insurance premium. Actually, how much of that is for a windstorm? We'll also get that off of your particular insurance policy. What is the company you're insured with?
I don't know that.
All right, we'll get that also. Most people in Florida have gone to Citizens Property Insurance. That's the major company that takes most of the risk. It's also on your insurance policy. We'll get that from you. So the home, is it on the National Historic Register of Historic Places?
No, it is not.
All right. That makes it a little easier to do the work on the home, you know. We'll need to write down your full name, and we'll have to fill out your property address. What county do you live in?
Broward.
Broward County. Did you know all of Broward County is located in a windborne debris area? And once you're homesteaded and the value of your home is less than $300,000 and your house is built before 2002, you would qualify for a possible grant on things that are shown in the report that you need. Let's continue with more questions. What's the best time to call you on the telephone?
In the morning.
In the morning. What is the telephone number? We'll write that down to get the best way to contact you. Your email address, we'll also write that down to be sure that we can find you and schedule that inspection as quick as possible, normally within 2 weeks. We're going to ask that you sign a disclaimer that says everything you told me is true and correct, and that you are actually the owner. We're going to write down all the names of those that own the property, and then we'll have you sign the form. Meanwhile, I'll give you a hurricane toolkit and some other good material from our state agency that'll help you read your insurance policy so you understand your coverage. I really appreciate you signing up today. Thank you. Now that Mary has signed up for My Safe Florida Home program, she's going to get a free windstorm inspection very soon. And then within 30 to 60 days after the inspection, she'll receive a written report. That report will identify ways that she can make her house even stronger. Since she lives in Broward County and she meets the criteria, I'm sure that she'll be offered a grant for up to $5,000 to do work that's still needed on her house. But with the free inspection report, she can tell her insurance company what she already has before we even start to fix it up and make it better. And normally people will save money you too can save money by telling your insurance company with a certified inspection what is already on your house. You'll save hundreds a year, more than likely, since about 75% of the people so far have found that they save almost $400 in South Florida with already showing what they've done for the storm. I gave Mary a hurricane toolkit. You can get one for free too. It includes a lot of good information about hurricane preparation financially. That includes reviewing your insurance policy. The Consumer Guide to Insuring Your Home is very comprehensive. English and Spanish. This goes over all the nuances of your policy that you need to understand before a storm arrives. In the back is also a way to inventory all of the things you own. Walk room by room and write down all of the things that you own so that you can account for the way you make a claim. In a disaster situation, we've been first responders and we've provided insurance assistance to a lot of people. And you might be someone who wants to know, how do I get a good contractor after a storm? We have important phone numbers for you to learn how to verify before you buy that someone is licensed and has, for example, workers' compensation insurance to protect you when they're working at your house after the storm. Please allow our state agency to give you a hand in getting all this information together. Give us a phone call. It's at toll-free number 1-866-513-MSFH, My Safe Florida Home. I'll read it again. 1-866-513-6734. You may also go online at mysafefloridahome.com and sign up yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you very much for being involved with this new program.